you, 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously, and with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We'll take a look at the Nuggets. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Jeremy Lamb out there with Brogdon. And it's Warren in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Barton in at small forward. Now here is Harris. Back to Jokic. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Harris's shot is off. And Brogdon, here we go.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Pass to Barton. From the arc. And another miss by Denver. About 1 minute into the first quarter.
And this Pacers franchise, 6 ABA championships, but none so far in the NBA.
Well, Greg, they haven't been there very much, right? Their only finals trip came back in 2000. It took a Lakers squad led by Shaq and Kobe to 6 games. But ever since, they've been chomping at the bit to try to get back.
And it's Jokic missing.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Nuggets have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Harris against Brogdon. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Lamb.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Still without a basket in the game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Now Lamb, following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Millsap with the steal. One-on-one here. That's good from Harris on the assist by Murray.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off from deep three-point range, and once again off the mark by Indiana. Harris passes to Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now, here's Sabonis, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Of course, you can't help but notice the teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
and the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the team.
And that's because the defense has a chance to set them, correct?
Exactly right.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And, Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Torrey Craig comes in for Will Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. McDermott's checked in for the Pacers. Justin Holiday comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And the shot goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brogdon outside. Outside Warren. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Boy, when you think of Miles Turner, one word that's always been attached to his name is potential. This guy is still young. He can make shots as a face-up guy. He's a tremendous shot blocker. Just continue to refine your skills.
That's good from Turner.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap, and it's Beasley in for Murray. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pacers trail by 3. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McConnell, the feed to Turner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Grant outside. Up top, Plumlee. Turner covering. Plumlee dishes to Beasley. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And here's Morris for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 1. And Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the...
Basketball, like fashion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Beasley and Craig filling out the perimeter. Jeremy Grant is out there with Plumlee, and it's Morris in at the point. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Here's Holiday, and it's Denver with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Craig kicks to Beasley. Dishes it to Plumlee. And here's Beasley. No points in the game yet for him. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Indiana. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Morris outside. Craig passes to Plumlee. Just 5 to shoot. Morris outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Indiana leading. Now McDermott. 14 points from him the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Here's Holiday. Passes it to Leaf. And the basket is good. Leaf's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Pacers. Now here's Beasley. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Grant dishes to Morris. Charity stripe shot, and he hits the jump shot. Morris has got 9.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
McConnell passes to Bitadze. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Fires the three. Morris with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Beasley right side. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Indiana also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Leaf. T.J. Warren comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Lamb in there for T.J. McConnell. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Lamb. That shot off the mark. And the Nuggets going the other way. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Shot from 12. They get it again. Bitadze lays it up off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And the pass to Jokic. Martin outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Martin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Sabonis. Here these defensive coaches in our meetings, Doris, talk about their players staying on a string, helping The help defenders in this league are important.
No doubt, and there are certain guys who are gifted defensively. Paul George, to me, was a Defensive Player of the Year category. Rudy Gobert, multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy is considered a great shot blocker, and no question that's the case. But it's because his defensive rotation is so good. Guys like Marcus Smart, the ones willing to give up their body, fly around the floor, be great anticipators. I mean, that impacts winning.
Aren't they fun to watch?
So fun.
Pacers trail by 4. Outside Warren. They double him with Barton. Left side Turner. It's Brogdon on the wing. And stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And Harris wide open. He shoots with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Harris has got his second basket. The Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Lamb. 9-point game his last outing. Brogdon outside. Five to shoot. Pass to Sabonis. For Murray. Sabonis, no good. Here's Denver now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Cuts at 5. Murray, no good. Pacers trail by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And again, the turnover by the Pacers. "19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Softly drops in the floater. Murray's got his first points of the night.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the...
Build a big lead in the first period with 3 points being their largest cushion. Defensively and offensively, they improved quite...
He's been really playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We play through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pacers trail by 8. On the court right now for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. It's good.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Warren finds Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. For 3, Brogdon. Kept alive by Indiana. Shots good by Turner.
Well, Kevin, you love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Harris dishes to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Passes it to Warren. Five on the clock. Martin with the rebound. Denver leading by 7. Wide open look here for Murray. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
And there's the pass to Jokic. The dish now to Barton. The Nuggets moving the ball around to the inside. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential. Pass to Sabonis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Domantas Sabonis, such a talented finisher. He's got speed, he's got length, he's got touch. That is nice.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What would
On that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Beasley in the post, guarded by Holiday. Beasley kicks to Morris. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A moment now to see the numbers for McConnell. He's putting up 6 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night.
So he comes up empty at the line. Pacers trail by 5. Inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Leaf. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, here is Morris. He's covered by McConnell. And it's blocked. And a fast break now. The Pacers. And finished off by McDermott.
Well, we know that Doug McDermott will run the floor hard in transition, trying to get himself into position to finish.
Morris passes to Plumlee. Back to Morris. With the floater, and it's good on the layup. Morris has got 11.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. McConnell with it. Outside Holiday. Pass to Leaf. Shot clock at 6. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Leafs got it all tied up now for the Pacers. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Morris finds Plumlee. Here's Craig. Morris outside, just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by Morris.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bitadze, Plumlee with some nice D. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Craig, good.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And for the Pacers, Justin Holiday comes in for Leaf. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to Turner. Holiday looking for an opening. On the wing, Holiday. From outside the arc, Indiana again missing. The Nuggets leading by 3. Craig kicks to Morris. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Holiday finds McConnell. Outside Turner. McConnell with it. He's against Morris. Shot clock at 2. Here's Holiday. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now, here is Morris. He's covered by McConnell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Nuggets have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That free throw, no good. The Pacers making a change here. He hits the second from the line.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Warren with the ball. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back at the assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the forward spots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Holiday. Outside Warren. Sabonis against Murray. Outside Warren. Shoots over Barton. And too long on the shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
On the wing, Holiday. Millsap covering. Here's Sabonis. Outside to Brogdon. Second chance effort. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Sabonis.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
And good that time.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Warren. 6 to shoot. Brogdon outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Warren against Barton. Jokic passes to Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. He's pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
First free throw is good. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft, and has kind of flown under the radar from that class, but the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Warren. Harris looking it over. Murray outside. And again, Denver no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And Turner throws it down.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
Harris dishes to Murray. Stolen by Brogdon. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. So it's Denver now. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Brogdon against Murray. Outside Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Sabonis. Shoots over Barton. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Turner.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lamb against Harris. Back to Murray. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Warren with the ball. He's picked up by Milson. Denver in the lead. Here's Barton. That one falls.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's Brogdon on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. For Jokic, it's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Murray finds Jokic from 18 feet away, and Denver again with the bucket.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
13 feet away. And that one hits back iron. Barton outside. Murray right side. Good D by Brogdon.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. You want the answer, can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
That free throw good from Turner. 23 seconds left in the fourth. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They
bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Brogdon inside the line, and a miss there off the inbound. And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for your Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. So the Nuggets win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge.